some people explain it well, some people does not. See, I'm practicing my wheelies solo. Very important, you become 2 sets of eyes. Those are not really progress. There's some places where I'm extremely fatigued. Having every single control right, ready to go, will make a huge difference. Here we go, boys. Like the Joker, right? What's good? Mike's in the building. Welcome to another video, boys. Very, very excited to be on the KLX today. I'm very excited for a lot of things, guys. As I mentioned before, this wheelie journey, by the way, if you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. Super, super important. We're doing speed runs. Oh, man, it's so good. Practicing wheelie is why I bought this motorcycle, and you can learn how to wheelie in a safe environment, and you can do it safely and enjoy yourself and really progress really quickly. So we're going to cover what's essential to kind of help your progress. But first, definitely hit up Patron. It's a place, it gives you an opportunity to win up to $1,000 worth of moto prizes. So it's your chance to get a little bit of goodies and support the channel in the same space, guys. Oh my God, it's so exciting just pinning it down. In order to progress really, really quickly, I'm sure people are watching and they see a lot of progression wheelie videos, and some people explain it well, some people does not. Some people tend to kind of just go out there and just show you their pretty much their journey. You can see I'm practicing my wheelies solo, so it's very important you become 2 sets of eyes. You want to have a camera on you, like this point of view you guys are enjoying, and then probably a third point of view where you can actually see what you're doing. So I can actually see my throttle and my clutch, right, and make the proper observation and make adjustments. So I spent some time watching a lot of videos yesterday and realized a lot of things that that I could do a little bit better. I did a lot of clutch ups and it came up nicely. I was very excited. Again, in the moment, it's very hard to do those criticism, because when you're excited, it's very difficult for you to address some of these opportunities. You're clutching up, you're excited, and you're going, you feel like you're progressing, and then I watch the videos, and then you realize those are not really progress. There's some places where I'm extremely fatigued and I continue going. You could hear me huffing over the bike. You shouldn't have to huff over the bike. You're basically using torque to bring up the bike. It's going to do the work for you. So definitely slow down and rethink where you are. The other thing that's super important, position on the bikes, being in the right position to actually bring up the bike where it's kind of comfortable, and it's going to make a wild difference on how the bike reacts when the torque kicks in. But more importantly, I heard another thing watching the video. I'm watching and I'm listening. Documenting is super cool because it gives you that third person point of view as if you're your own coach, but you have to be hypercritical. Where I clutch up perfectly, you hear that wheelie sound. Whang! If you heard that, it's basically the torque bringing up the bike and then dropping, not cutting it off, dropping. When it does it right, you will know. And in some cases you hear like that means you're dragging the clutch and it's coming up a little bit more lazily. You could spot it very early on. It's a big deal and it could really help. Adjusting your controls is extremely, extremely crucial. The first one you want to adjust, guys, is going to be a clutch. I did my adjustment several times and it worked perfectly. I set up the bike for it to kick into gear. So for example, something like this, right? See? So just like, see, you hear the sound, you can hear it. Setting up the clutch properly will give you the opportunity to decide when the torque engaged the rear wheel. So, and you could specify it to the T, where it's just kind of instant, right? Instantly. You know, it's really up to you on how you want to do it. See, look. See, you can hear the sound. You can hear it. And you see, that was bad because if you heard carefully, it dragged. You know, you hear it. See that? You get a gist of how it sounds. So setting up your controls is key in how you're going to do this, and hearing the sound. Once you start getting acclimated to it, you're doing it all often, you don't even have to do it, your mind will know it, okay? And then of course people tell you build muscle memory. As you can see, when the bike stood up, I didn't panic or anything like that. What ended up happening, I'm just modulating the rear brake. You want to set up your rear brake. I bent my rear brake out a little further, just to give me easier reach, right? Easier to kind of get to it. See what I mean? Sit back. So those are super crucial things. Small little things that you don't think about, but they go a long way in terms of helping you. Because if your clutch is not set up properly, it's not engaging quickly enough, or it's dragging, then you feel like you're not progressing. Maybe you're doing something wrong. Having every single control right, ready to go, will make a huge difference in terms of how fast you learn. Because a lot of people, as they're learning, things are not going, they're going harder, they're pushing the throttle even further, nothing's happening, and then that creates an opportunity to hurt yourself, or at least to loop the bike forcefully. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And it's going to help tremendously. Let's head to the wheelie spot, and then from there I'll be able to practice and kind of highlight some of this stuff.